You're tuning into Black and White Sports on YouTube. The no-holds-barred truth on sports. The main event starts.
All right, Black and White Sports supporters. Well, tonight is a sneaky, interesting WNBA preseason game. We've got the Atlanta Dream against the Chicago Sky tonight. Angel Reese against her former team tonight. Angel Reese against her former teammates that she held their heads underwater and drowned them publicly to the media. And by the way, she's now blaming the media for what she said about her teammates. She's blaming the media, period. Wow. Do not take responsibility. This league has got a pandemic of players across the entire league that do not want to take responsibility for their actions, things they say. They don't want to be held accountable. They feel entitled. The whole league is rampant. It's not just Angel. It's not. But she blames the media. We'll get to that in a minute. Let's start here because tonight is the game. And she has made comments about playing against Chicago and heading back to Chicago. Angel Reese claims there is no bad blood. Well, she's the ones that said the bad things. Ask the teammates, the former teammates, if there's any bad blood. Angel's the one that ran her mouth. Why would she feel like there's any bad blood? I mean, she really? Seriously? Wow. Quote, no. It's just another exciting opportunity for me to be in Chicago. I love my experience in Chicago. It was amazing. Seeing a lot of familiar faces on Wednesday is going to be good to see. Ain't none of them want to see you. None of them. Had to get rid of you to actually put players on that team. I mean, seriously. Of course, that doesn't mean her exit from Chicago was without drama. Reese spent her first 2 seasons with the Sky after being selected in the first round of the 2024 draft, quickly becoming the face of the franchise. But as the team struggled, finishing 10-34 last year and missing the playoffs for the second straight year, tensions began to surface. At one point late in the season, Reese publicly criticized aspects of her team, which led to a suspension and internal friction. The situation snowballed into what many viewed as a fractured relationship between Reese, her teammates, and the front office. So it's going to be interesting to see how she's going to be viewed. Do I suspect there's going to be Angel Reese fans in attendance that's going to go goo-goo and gaga over here? I would guess. There will be. Yeah, that won't be shocking. But that Sky, look, everybody was dogging out the Sky front office until that boy Jeff got to cooking this offseason. And he's got to cooking, got throwing some spices in there, get a little peppers in there, and some Tonys, put some Tonys on it, some slap your mama, and next thing you know, Chicago looks like they got themselves a pretty good squad. A pretty competitive squad. And by the way, this is all going to lead to everybody having a microscope on the Chicago Sky and the Atlanta Dream. If the Atlanta Dream stumble after Angel has been acquired, that's going to be a massive story. That's going to be a massive, continuous story. If that team implodes, there will be no escaping it for Angel then. At all. Regardless of what her fans want to try to do, AR5, all that. Keep Angel out of your mouth. Nobody cares about y'all. Stop it. Angel Reese willing to accept fines for not talking to the media because I'm going to blame everybody but me for my actions. By the way, of course, she made these comments on a podcast with Michelle Obama. Big Mike himself. Oh, Lord. The 2-time All-Star is determined to not repeat her past mistakes in Atlanta, even if it means fines from the league's office. She recently appeared on former First Lady Michelle Obama's IMO podcast earlier this week and admitted she'd rather deal with fines than a contentious relationship with the media. Who's watching and listening to that podcast? Whew, y'all need to get some hobbies. Quote, the media has not always been great for me. I'll take a fine. I'll catch a fine, especially in the WNBA. I'll have a fine before I go to the media and feel like my back is against the wall, Reese told an approving, of course she was approving, Michelle Obama. Oh, it's hilarious. It's hilarious that she said, I'd rather take a fine. Former college basketball player Craig Robinson, Obama's brother and co-host of the podcast, likened sports media to the reality television and applauded Reese for how she navigated it. Really? You think she's handled this well? Okay. Sports is a reality television. The media wants to manufacture some stuff. And I just want you to know, I've noticed how you've handled yourself, and it's absolutely with aplomb, he said. That's hilarious. That's hilarious. She went on to say, Angel did, I get excited for certain people like Taylor Rooks. Certain people I know I can talk to, she said on Unapologetically Angel. Extended the sentiment to Obama and Robinson. I don't think anybody will ever understand what I've been through. You know, I went out there, called a whole fan base racist. Nobody held me accountable. What I've been through. I appreciate you guys for making this a safe space for me. Because as you said, the media has not always been great for me. The media has done nothing but kiss Angel Reese's ass. That is wild. The woke media, Caitlin and Angel and Caitlin. Hey, every positive thing that should have been accredited to Caitlin Clark solely, they ramrodded Angel Reese right in there. She ought to be cutting a percentage of her salary to the media at this point. If you didn't think and know any better, you'd think they were all in cahoots. I need a safe space. The whole league's like this. A safe space. Don't talk about my relationship. I mean, Paige Beckers and Fudd. Wow. Only this league, only this sport. It's freaking weird. It really is. Don't criticize us. No. Literally had somebody say, you need to cover women differently than men and lose all credibility. Negative, Ghost Rider. The pattern is full. Tell me what you think. Peace. I'm out. Till next time.
Thanks for watching the show. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Be sure to tune in next time on Black and White Sports.